Hello, magnificent human beings. My name is Landon with Yoga New Mexico, where we focus on empowerment, alignment, and strength. You are in the right place, capable and strong. What are we doing this week? It is cat, cow, Bittilasana, and Marjariasana. Now, these postures are often found together, but we're going to kind of break them down each one as we go throughout the week. But this class, this video right here is a 25-minute class to help get you loose, awake, and ready to start your week. Go ahead and roll out your mat, and I will roll the intro screen. Beginning here simply in a seated position. Hands wherever they're comfortable. Roll your shoulders back, tall spine. Close your eyes and begin focusing on your breath. Inhales through the nose and exhales out the nose. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the nose. Just following your breath, slow, gentle, and calm. Any thoughts that come up, just let them float away, dismissing them, just being present here on your mat. Allowing an intention to surface for your class today. Something gentle, something calming, something soothing, truly whatever you like. And 3 cleansing breaths to help seal our intention. So go ahead, inhale through your nose, inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale out the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Once more. Inhale through the nose. Inhale, inhale. Big belly. Fill your lungs. Hold, hold. And exhale out the mouth. Open up your eyes. Hands come to heart center. Simply inhale them up overhead. And very gentle back bend. Let it go. Hands come up. Inhale them back down to your heart center. Placing your hands on your knees, beginning with some very basic seated cat-cows. So inhale, roll your shoulders back, look up, sticking your belly out. And then exhale, round, bringing your chin into chest, and then poking your spine out just a little. Inhale, look up, eye gaze comes up, shoulders roll back. Exhale, round your spine, rounding your shoulders just a little. Inhale. For that cat, eye gazeless, for your cow. And then exhale, cat, round your spine. Just a couple more. At your own pace. Very nice, gentle posture here. Keep going. Beautiful pose to do, say if you're seated, if you're at that desk for a long time. Finding yourself in that neutral spine. Right hand crosses over, left hand behind you, gentle twist. So inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. And release. Come back. Left hand crosses over, right hand around behind you. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist. Come back to neutral. Go ahead and swing your legs on out into a staff pose, just briefly. Bob your knees, shake it out. Forward fold, Paschimottanasana. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, fold on down. Always putting a bend in your knees if you wish. Inhales, lengthen your spine. Exhales, help you fold. And remember, just warming up, no need to force anything, so maybe putting a little extra bend in your knees if you like. Come back to neutral. Go ahead and swing your legs on around your tabletop. Fingertips spread wide, making sure your knees are directly underneath your hips. Go ahead and coming into some more cat-cows. So inhale, look up, drop your belly. Eye gaze lifts. Exhale, cat. Round your spine and push the earth away from you. Inhale, look up for your cow. Eye gaze lifts. Exhale, cat. Keep going. Inhale for your cow. Exhale, cat. Maybe even getting your shoulders involved a little bit. So rounding those shoulders, rounding, dipping, coming on through. Coming to a neutral spine. And then looking over your left shoulder, and then hip comes to meet that eye gaze, so poking it out. Opposite side. Really getting all sides of that spine. Coming back through neutral on an inhale. Exhale, opposite side. Inhale through neutral. Exhale, opposite side. Back to neutral. Very good. Hands walk out a little bit, and you're downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet. Waking up those calves, those hamstrings. Identify your left leg. Brief three-legged down dog. Bring it all the way through. Base of your lunge and inhale, hands up overhead. Crescent lunge. Breathe, inhale. Create space, exhale, relax your shoulders. Hands come on down to the mat. Right leg steps up, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold, relax. Hands on the mat, walking it all the way back into your plank pose. Holding in your plank, brief cat-cow. So just hold here, drop your belly, very slight, nothing serious. Just a little bit, very tiny bit. And then cow. Round your spine. Cat, dropping your belly. And round your spine, just a tiny bit, nothing serious. Downward facing dog. Pedal it out, walk it out. All right, next side. So right leg, three-legged, and bring it all the way through. Base of your lunge. Inhale, hands up overhead. Your crescent lunge. Breathe, focus. Jaw is soft, eye gaze is soft. Hands come down to the mat, and left leg steps up. Forward fold, very good. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Relax. Hands on the mat, stepping back into your plank pose. Holding strong in your plank. Now when we do our cat-cows in our plank, we're really not moving very far at all. Drop your belly, just a little bit, like 3 inches, and then round your spine, 3 inches. Coming back into that cow, and then your cat. Downward facing dog. Pedal it out, walk it out. Identify left foot, 3-legged, hold in your 3-legged, push through those hands, breathe. With control, bring it all the way through. Leave your hands on the mat, so base of your lunge here. Ground down your back heel, and if you need to shallow up your stance for your warrior two, that's okay. Slow, slow, come on up into warrior two. Eye gaze softly over your front hand. Breath is calm and steady. Fingertips come all the way down to the mat. Right hand up overhead. Extended side angle. Arm can be straight up. Arm can be an extension of that side body. Whatever you like. You could bring it behind your back and rest it. You could even go for a bind if you wish. But wherever you are, just breathe. A few more breaths. Slow, 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 come back. Awesome job. Keep with your breath, slow, steady, gentle. Hands gracefully, windmill, cartwheel, down to the mat, and come back into that downward facing dog. Pedaling it out. Shift your weight forward into your plank and lower onto your knees if you wish. Always doing that modified version of a chaturanga to help just move gently into the week. Lower halfway out, push it back up, and then lower all the way down. Raise on up, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Next side, right foot, 3-legged. Hold it here, just like we did before. Remember not to stack your hips or drop a hip. Try to keep your hips as flush as you can. Okay, right leg. Bring it on through. Base of your lunge. Leave your hands on the mat. Ground down your back heel. Again, if you want to shallow up your stance, that is fine. Hands. Come on up overhead. Warrior two. Eye gaze is softly in front of you. And I always say softly because we don't need these muscles in our face in our warrior two, right? Our gaze is steady and focused, but our jaw is soft. Space between your eyebrows soft. Breath is full. Right fingertips all the way down to the mat. Left hand extends on up overhead. Now, again, you can have it wherever you like. An extension of that side body. Straight up. Hand behind you. Or if you want to get a little fancy, binding around. And as always, if you're bound, the shoulder that's on top, so your left one in this case, you don't want to hunch it forward. You want to spiral it open. But wherever you are in the posture, stay with your breath. A few more breaths. Maybe closing your eyes, really feeling those little sensations in the pose. and come back up. Warrior two, getting fancy. Cartwheel, windmill, hands all the way down to the mat. And downward facing dog. Shift forward into your plank. Lower onto your knees. Heels to your glutes. Shoulders roll back. Eye gaze is steady. And lower. Halfway out. Push it back up. Then lower all the way down. Raise on up. And downward facing dog. Come on back. Coming down to your knees. Tabletop. Brief intermission for some cat cows. So, rounding your spine. Coming into that cat, push the earth away from you. And then inhale, look up, eye gaze lifts for your cow. Exhale, cat, round your spine, chin into chest, push the earth away from you. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Tucking your toes and coming into a forward fold. So you can do a cool little like jump thing from here or just walk it up however you wish. Relaxing in your forward fold, just breathe. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. And then slow and steady, inhaling, coming all the way up. Chin is the last to rise. Hands up overhead, squeeze your glutes. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, hands up. Exhale them by your sides. Shake it out. All right, so standing time. Finding yourself in the base of a mountain pose. So separate your feet just a little bit. Hands on your hips. And then we want to shift that weight because it's naturally on the outside edges of our feet just a little bit. So we want to engage our inner thighs, which will shift that weight on the inside of our feet, just by a little, not by a lot, not so that like our knees are touching, really only maybe, 15, 20% of your strength. So from here to here, it's very slight. So squeezing those inner thighs, awesome job. Hands on your hips. A couple of basic standing cat-cows. So go ahead and inhale, belly comes out, eye gaze lifts. Exhale, belly to spine, tuck your tailbone. So if you see, really not too much movement here. Keep going. Inhale, cow, belly comes out. Exhale. Excellent. So a more amplified version of this would be our back bend, sort of like a major, sort of like a major cow, and then a forward fold is kind of like a major cat, if you will. Lots of similarities between the posture, lots of similar things happening in your spine. So go ahead, hands on your hips, inhale, roll your shoulders back, and exhale, coming back into your back bend. Coming back up, chin into chest, and then just round, coming all the way down, forward fold, counteracting that back bend. Getting set up for Padahastasana. So separate your feet. Hips distance, measure with 2 fists if you like. Peace sign fingers can grab for those big toes. And relax your head, neck, and shoulders. Shake it out. Bend your knees a little bit. Weight gently shifts forward.
And relaxing everything. Your hands to feet pose, your Padahastasana, breathing, relaxing. Go ahead and release your hands. Heel toe those feet together. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Relax. And chin is last, rise slow, steady, coming all the way up. Hands up overhead, squeeze your glutes. Exhale, let it go. Hands up. Exhale, release. Shake everything out. Okay, so getting closer down to the mat. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, back bend. Hands come up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Hands on the mat, downward facing dog. Go ahead and lower down to your knees and coming up on to your knees for the base of our camel. Hands on your low back here. So again, camel and rabbit similarities with our cat-cows, right? Hands on your back, roll your shoulders back, eye gaze comes up, and gently coming into your camel. You do not need to come far. However far you like is fine. Come back. Bring your knees together and chin into chest, rounding on down, coming into your rabbit. Hands grab for your heels. Holding in your rabbit a few breaths. And as always, if you want to lift up your hips, really rounding that spine, feel free to. Setting it down, pushing yourself back up and laying down in your Shavasana. So spinning on around, laying down flat on your back. Legs fall out, feet fall out, hands fall out. Just breathe, just relax. Couple more quick postures here to simulate that cat-cow sensation. So bring your knees on up into your chest and just hug them on in. So back is relatively flat on the mat, but then bring your chin on up. Bring your forehead towards your knees, breathe. And relaxing, feet flat on the mat, hands come on down. So getting that rounding in our spine there. And then now getting set up for a bridge. Palms down on the mat. Tuck your shoulder blades in and lift on up. Bridge pose. Keep with your breath. And lowering it on down. Very good. Feet come on out. Final Shavasana. Just relax. Nice gentle class this morning. Really coming into that breath here as we enter our Shavasana. Inhale through the nose. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Gentle exhale out your nose. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the nose. Keeping with it. Listening to the sound of your breath, calm, soft, gentle. Choosing to remain here in your Shavasana, or if you wish, feel free to push yourself on up so that we may bow together. Thanking you all so much for being here. It means the world to me, from my heart to all of yours. You are a magnificent human being. You are in the right place, capable and strong. Thanks so much, guys. Namaste.